Anime has evolved into a dominant pillar of global pop culture, driving billions in retail and occupying a permanent place on international streaming charts. 5 specific names dominate this phenomenal global reach: Pokemon, Dragon Ball, One Piece, Demon Slayer, and Attack on Titan. Engaging with these legendary works requires a massive lifestyle and time commitment that can stretch over months or years. Before you press play, you need to calculate your temporal ROI, weighing the cultural significance gained against the sheer friction of the hours required to catch up. This chart compares the total runtime in hours across these franchises, revealing a stark gap between different eras of anime production. Legacy properties like One Piece now push past 1,000 episodes, stretching off the screen, while modern hits remain highly compressed in comparison. We are routing you to the franchise that fits your schedule, rather than ranking these shows by subjective quality. Respecting your time means identifying exactly what kind of entertainment payoff you want before you begin. We begin with the foundational epics that establish the anime industry globally. Pokemon anchors a billion-dollar retail empire, maintaining its cross-generational, all-ages appeal for over 25 years. Similarly, Son Goku remains a globally recognized icon after Dragon Ball pioneered the modern action tropes that still define the genre today. Navigating these classics involves hundreds of episodes, 1990s animation standards, and highly formulaic story structures designed for broadcast television. In exchange for this time, you gain foundational knowledge of the medium and the highest possible level of pop culture literacy. Modern viewers conditioned by fast-paced streaming may find the repetitive nature of these older shows tedious to endure. These classics are for viewers who want to understand the roots of the industry and have a high tolerance for vintage animation rhythms. One Piece stands apart from the 90s classics as a single, continuously unfolding narrative that has run for over 2 decades. The input requirement is daunting, committing to over 1,000 episodes and pushing through notoriously slow-paced early arcs. Its success justifies the effort, with over 500 million copies of the manga in circulation worldwide. Sticking with the story grants you access to unparalleled world-building and a massive, highly active global community. Those who stay with the narrative experience an epic adventure that has been consistently building for 2 decades. The narrative payoff is immense, but consuming it will practically monopolize your free time for a year or more. One Piece is the ultimate narrative investment for those willing to trade immense time for an immense payoff. In contrast, the modern era of anime prioritizes compressed storytelling and cinematic production values. Demon Slayer captured the global zeitgeist rapidly, fueled by a film that became one of the highest-grossing anime movies ever made. It offers an accessible, straightforward story paired with immediate, visually stunning cinematic gratification. While catching up is fast, viewers are often left waiting years for short, new seasons to be produced. Attack on Titan offers a different, adult-oriented appeal, focusing on dark themes and mystery. You will engage with heavy political conflicts and bleak human themes that redefine the medium for older audiences. The high emotional toll and complex timelines require active viewing. Watching casually in the background will leave you lost. Modern Titans respect your time with tight pacing, but they demand significant emotional bandwidth. We have weighed the data to find which franchise perfectly matches your lifestyle. This matrix plots narrative tone against the required time investment. The time core optimizer belongs in the top left quadrant with Demon Slayer. This choice provides the highest visual quality to time spent ratio. The adult drama seeker should look to the bottom left for Attack on Titan. It delivers political intrigue and prestige television complexity without requiring a decade of commitment. The long-haul investor lands on the extreme right edge with One Piece. Select this if you are ready to dedicate a year of your life to a single, rewarding narrative ecosystem. The pop culture anthropologist belongs in the top right with Dragon Ball and Pokemon. These classics are your target if you want to understand industry roots and older animation styles. Identifying your ideal franchise depends entirely on your personal viewing bandwidth. In an era of infinite content, choosing what not to watch is the most important decision you can make to protect your time.